Yo, what's up, everybody? If you can hear me clearly, please type one in the chat. What up, Devon? What up? What we talking about? Hey, it was just a sporadic live. I'd never done a live, and I figured I owe it to you guys. It's been long overdue. I had people asking me about doing the live stream, and so yeah, I'm a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Live stream is different from posting, videos a little later on, whatever. Because you get to like correct your mistakes when you make a mistake on live. It's just that. So yeah, what we talking about? It's about whatever y'all want to talk about. Much love to you guys. Much love to you, Devon. Appreciate it. You're a long time no see, my General Bullseye. Hey man, what's up? Damn, where you been at, homie? Damn, you've been gone for a minute. You must have been getting your grind on, huh? Ain't nothing wrong with that, player. Good to see you again, though. So what we talking about? You guys tell me. I'm here for y'all. What y'all want to talk about? What's on y'all mind? Ball is in y'all court. Oh, until I get a request or whoever responds first, just wanted to make it known that, like I said earlier, this is my first live. Just felt like suddenly just jumping on and talking to you guys, chopping it up. Yeah, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I don't want to just be that dude who posts content and you never get to talk to me up close and personal. So yeah, I owe you guys a lot. You guys definitely helped my channel grow and I appreciate that. So I definitely owe it to you guys to be here as much as I can for y'all. Just popped by and damn, you grew from like 400 to now. Yeah, yeah, it's been crazy, man. I had one video that took off, like it went bananas. I want to say like 6 months after I made it, the one about your coworkers not being your friends. I made that video and like 6 months later, channel just grew exponentially out of nowhere. It was it was messing me up, bro. I was like, damn, like, but yeah, that's crazy how YouTube works. You can have videos, because man, I know my channel ain't a big channel. I don't get no thousands of views a video or nothing like that. And I'm cool with that. I don't give a damn. As long as I can help one person, I don't really care about views that much. Yeah. So, oh, what's up? Oh, my wife jumped online. Hey, what's up, baby? Dad, I gotta be on my best behavior now, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? My wife watching me, so I gotta tone it down a little bit. She said, "Hi, baby. Wow, first live. Congratulations." Yeah, like I said, it was long overdue. Um, Devon says, "Appreciate all your hard work and good energy, fam. Thank you for all that." Hey, thank you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for watching. I mean, it took me time to grow into this person I am. And that's what I always share with y'all. I'm very transparent. I'm an open book. I don't mind allowing others to see where I may have messed up in life and, to benefit them. I've been that person for a while. While I was angry, I was confused. I was just misled when I was young, and I just didn't know what direction I wanted to go at with my life. And I had a lot of influences early on that were not good influences. And so going through all of that and going through the whole maturation process, man, and seeing how blessed I am to have made it out of the circumstances I came out of. I mean, I got nothing but good energy to give, man, because I'm tired of doing all the rest of it. You get tired of all the negativity and you just want to live life. Once you get to be like in your 30s, especially at my age now, I'm 40, I just want to live life, man. I don't got no time for no negativity or those that are negative as well. I don't got time for none of that. So I try to keep my circle small. I do keep my circle small. Keep good energy around me, you know, and stay to myself, stay out the way. The polite Canadian says, "You still in the military? If so, how do you feel about being deployed?" I mean, it sucks. I mean, that's all I really can say about it. Being deployed, it's not for the weak, that's for sure. Being deployed is not for the weak, man. You got to have your balls screwed on tight, especially when you got a family, you know what I'm saying, to be deployed for months on end. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you. A lot of people are disgruntled, they hate their life. And to be around all that negative energy, for a while, it begins to affect you. So, yeah, like I said, you got to have your head screwed on tight and your balls screwed on tight to to go on deployments, man. Luckily for me, I was not on deployments that long when I was on when I was on an actual ship. I think my longest deployment was 4 months, but there's deployments out there that last for 9, 10 months, and I couldn't do it, bro. There's no way. I couldn't do it. Why do you ask me that question? Polite Canadian, you thinking about joining the military or something? Hey, Cookie Monster, what's up? How you doing? Just joined live. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Hello, everyone. I am so glad I caught this. Yeah. Hey, it was sporadic, man. Like, I did not plan this live at all. I just was like sitting here at my desk about to get on my computer, and I was like, you know what? Damn, I did a live. So I had this channel, and I have folks asking me about that. They're asking me about, like, when are you going live, man? We'd love to chat with you and stuff like that. So, and I didn't have the time, really. I didn't have the time, or yeah, I just didn't have time to like really jump on live like that, you know. And now I have a little bit of free time, so I figured give back to you guys who support me the way you do, man. Thank you. So, how are you? I love your videos. Thank you, Cookie Monster. I appreciate you for watching my videos. Like I say all the time, like you guys are the reason why I continue doing these videos. When I read comments that influence me, or they encourage me rather, like telling me how much that the videos help them and how much they resonate, you know, how much it resonates with them, I mean, you can't do nothing but be inspired by that. So thank y'all for telling me what y'all tell me in the comment section, because that really keeps me going. Like, no BS. Because like I said already, my channel is a very small channel. I don't really care about having 100 million subscribers, nothing like that. I care about people who are like-minded, you know, who can benefit from the topics, you know, that I produce. You know, so I don't care about how many subscribers I got or nothing like that. So, you know, that's just what it is. Not at all, just curious. I don't know anyone in the military. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I caught wind of your channel from the viral video and watch when I can. I respect the message. Hey, I appreciate you, Polite Canadian. Thank you for watching. Like I said, that video caught a lot of people's attention, and I'm glad. Like I said, it's funny how YouTube works. Like I said, my channel is small. I don't get a whole bunch of views every video. And that one video just kind of skyrocketed out of nowhere. And I was like, yeah, I was definitely taken aback by that. I can relate to so much of your content. I have a toxic family and I'm the black sheep of the family, and I love your advice. Hey, yeah, I'm glad that you can resonate with that. Not that you had to go through that, but that you found my topics helpful when it comes to that. That's not a good feeling. You come from a toxic family, man, because that's your foundation. And when you come from a toxic family, it's hard not to be toxic yourself. Like, I was toxic when I was young because I learned from them. That's your foundation, man. So, and it took years for me to get that out of my system, you know, all that toxicity that I learned over the years. And so that's why I'm able to forgive myself. That's why I preach that all the time. Is sit down, you know, with yourself, reflect on yourself, study yourself, and understand that life is all about, like I say all the time, maturation. It's about, you know, the journey, you know, to get from one way to the end of your life, how you want to be at the end of your life. That's what it's all about. You're going to be different in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s. And I understand that. When I was young and I was impressionable, of course I was going to do stupid stuff. Then coming from the hood and from a toxic family, I mean, chances are I'm going to be toxic. And I'm like, now that I'm older, I understand that. You know, I understand that, okay, I was a different person back then. That's why I can forgive myself. So that's why I tell you all the time. People who hold things against you, things you did over 15, 20 years ago, and they still want to hold that against you, man, leave them people where they at, man. Nobody got time for all that. Life is a journey, man. Nobody's the same forever. People change. So handsome, keep growing, love. Hey, thank you, love. I appreciate you, baby. Hey, y'all check out my wife's art channel too, man. My wife does art. She just started painting, I want to say, shoot, what, about 6 months ago, roughly? She's already like hitting like on all cylinders already. You know, like y'all check her channel out, man. She makes some good stuff. She did a Mike Tyson painting for me about a week ago. And yo, I'm in love with that painting. I love Mike Tyson. Y'all know I love boxing, man. That's my dude. So, and she did this painting for me last week that's so lively and lifelike. So y'all check her out, man. She definitely does some good stuff on there. I moved away as soon as I could after high school, and now I'm living in a different state from them. I'm 28 and love them from a distance. I feel guilty at times because parents are getting older. You know, I feel that. But Cookie, check this out. That's life. People get older. People die. But you only got one life to live. You only got one life to live, man. You got to make the best of it. If being at home with your toxic family wasn't conducive to a good life, that the life that you wanted, you gotta choose yourself at the end of the day, man. You know, I understand that feeling because when I left to join the military, I felt the same way. Like, I'm away from home, I'm always on deployment, I'm always overseas, people getting older back home. But when I come back home, I'm like, things don't really change that much. People just get older, but people don't change much, man. They're doing the same old thing they've been doing. So how's it gonna benefit me sitting around while I'm getting older myself? And that's the other thing. They're not just getting older, you're getting older too. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm getting older, as I'm getting older, I want the best for myself. And if I know that being here, like I said, is not conducive to a healthy relationship or healthy life, I can't. I can't. You know, I understand it's hard, but you get over it over time. Trust me. Cookie Monster says, and I will never be close to them like others are. I can't change who they are, so I have accepted them. I feel triggered when I see other parents treat them so well, and I know I won't ever have that. Yeah, it sucks, you know. People are gonna be who they're gonna be, and once you realize that, the sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. People ain't gonna change, man. People are who they are, and unfortunately, you got the short end of the stick when it comes to, I guess, what you want in your family. But family or no family, don't let nobody interfere with your peace of mind, man. Your peace of mind is everything. You got to look, man. I say all the time again, you got one life to live. One life to live. These people who obviously don't want that for you, if you don't want a happy life for you, distance yourself from them. I don't care who they are. Don't let nobody interfere with your peace. Nobody. Nobody. If they're that toxic, if they're affecting your peace of mind, get the hell out of Dodge. Get the hell out of Dodge, man. It's not worth it. And family's the worst, man. I'm telling you, man. They know what buttons to push, too. Sitting there saying, talk about family. Family will kill you, man. You know how many people I've known that have been related to each other that killed each other? Or that put each other down all the time, like to the point where you're thinking, yo, why y'all even hanging around each other? Like, I know y'all related, but if it takes all of that just to say you got family around, hell no, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I had to back away from people in my family for the same reasons. It got too toxic, man. It got too toxic to the point where I'm thinking, if we keep going like this, somebody gonna get hurt. So it's better I back away before it gets to that. Because like I said, family know what buttons to push, and for some reason, they can invoke feelings in you that nobody else can, bro. I don't know what it is. It's something that it's the way they say things to you and what they say that can just trigger you to the point where, man, y'all, listen. Don't let that term family get you all messed up. Shit, at the end of the day, look at them for who they are. If they're a piece of shit family member, that's what they are, a piece of shit family member. Get away from them, man. Ashley Daniel says, Mike, thank you for your words. Hey, thank you, Ashley, for checking in on the live stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Facts, Mike, you speak the truth. Hey, it's just life. I've been through life. I've been through a lot in life. So when you've been through a lot, man, that's where wisdom comes from. It comes from pain. It comes from getting your heart broken a lot. That's what wisdom comes from. You don't get wisdom easily. It don't come cheap. So I thank God for allowing me to go through those situations. Coming out unscathed, basically. Just lessons I had to learn the hard way. Making the mistake of getting the title family misconstrued, thinking that because they had that title that I had to keep them around, that I had to always, make peace with them and reconcile with them. Now, making peace, that's one thing. Yeah, I can make peace with people, but when it comes to reconciling, that's not always possible with everybody, even family. I had to learn that too. I had to learn that sometimes you got to just see people for who they are, regardless of the title. And if they're affecting your peace of mind, if you feel like it's going to be detrimental to your health, your mental health, nope. God called us to peace, man. He called us to peace, not all that chaos and ratchetness going on. That's not what life is supposed to be about. Peace of mind is so important. You're absolutely right. I'm so happy I moved out and separated myself from them. Amen, man. Be gone. Be gone. It's better to be by yourself and deal with all of that. At least you know you're not going to harm yourself. You're not going to betray yourself. You're not going to, you're not going to degrade yourself, hopefully. I mean, the things that they're doing, you're not going to do that to yourself. So, shit. Ricardo T says, Mike, you have no idea how all your video topics are exactly what I've been dealing with. God bless you, man. Hey, Ricardo, this is why I do these videos with comments like yours. I mean that when I say that. This is why I continue doing these videos, because I understand that there's at least one person out there who can benefit from these topics. That's why I do it. So thank you for that, bro. Comments like that keep me going, for real. Cookie Monster says, how do you deal with seeing your cousins or friends' parents loving and taking care of their kids so well and knowing you will never have that love and care? That's what triggers me sometimes. Yo, I know exactly what you're talking about, Cookie. I know exactly what you're talking about, homie. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I come from, let me just share something with you real quick, or with that, all y'all real quick. So, I come from a low income area. My mom was struggling, like I tell you all the time. She abandoned us. She had 4 kids, 4 different guys, blase, blase, blase. So we didn't come from an affluent background. We didn't come from, a favored side of the family, so to speak. So I know the feeling of having, of what you're talking about. Because I had an auntie on my stepdad's side of the family who had, we had this cousin. Okay, so we had this cousin that was like everything we weren't. She was the polite one. She was the well-spoken one, the best educated one, because she went to like I said, she come from an affluent area and went to a better school, had better treatment, all of that. Used to get everything she wanted for Christmas, blase, blase, blase. And that's something that I felt for a long time. Like they favored her over my sister and I because we come from a different, community. We were known as the ghetto kids, we the dirty ghetto kids. And my cousin was the, all American apple pie eating, never made a mistake in her life type of person. So I'm not gonna lie, we didn't despise her for that. We just despised the separation and how we got treated. But it is what it is. I mean, you just got to deal with it. I mean, it's not really I can tell you that's going to change how they operating. You just got to deal with it. Stay prayed up. Keep your strength up so you can at least that doesn't affect you as much, because you're still human. At the end of the day, you're still human, right? So don't you pray for the strength just to endure through that, until you are at a position where you can separate yourself and you don't got to deal with that crap no more. All right? You can't change certain people, man. You can't change certain circumstances. It just is what it is sometimes. It just is what it is. Thank you so much for your videos, Mike. You're an absolute gem. Hey, all praises to the God, man. He's the one who gave it to me, so I can't take no credit. But I appreciate your words, though. From which country are you from? I'm from the United States. South Carolina, Charleston, to be exact. If I have any Charlestonians in the house, man, let me know. Salute to you, Big Mike. Watch your video earlier with that strap season on. What you got? Who you got tonight? Better Beav or Smith? Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. What that? Payday J, Payday J. I'm not familiar with either one of those guys, so I'm not watching the fight. I have my select fighters. I don't watch every single person. I watch fighters who are worth my time or the ones I know about. But yeah, I don't know too much about either one of those guys, so I'm not watching that fight. But who's your favorite fighter, by the way, Payday J? Who you like? Who's your dude? Brittany Claxton says, "Hey, big brother Mike." Yo, what's up, Brittany? How you doing? Thanks for checking in. Cookie Monster says, "My parents favor my two older brothers over me. I'm the youngest and the most independent. I take care of everything without help on my own. They baby my brothers still, even though they're married." Darn it, your brother's married and they still doing that? That's weird. How old are your brothers? If you don't mind me asking, how old are your brothers? Ashley Daniel says, "Relate so much. We was the dirty ghetto kids, the outlaws of the family." Yep. Yeah, man. And for some reason, that never changes. I don't care how successful you become. I don't care how much older you become. That perception of you never changes in the family. That's why it's best to just stay, keep your distance, man. It's best to keep your distance. That perception never changes. Because if they don't like your parents, like, I got that. There was people in my family who looked down on my sister and I because of who our mother was. My mother, she was out there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, 4 different kids, 4 different men. She was out there. It is what it is. So my family, they looked down on my mom, man. She was out there and she made the wrong choices. She abandoned her kids and X, Y, and Z. So they perceived us to be the same way. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I did have a lot of my mom's characteristics. I mean, because I saw her, I learned from her when I was younger. But then, of course, like I said, I got older and grew more mature and grew out of that stuff. But yeah, that perception never changes in the family, man. Never. Once they stamp you as the outcast of the family, or the black sheep, or the dirty ghetto kid, that's how they always gonna see you. I don't care how successful you become. My parents even treat my brother's wives more like daughters than me. Wow. Yo, Cookie Monster, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you got to experience that. Like, I know the feeling of feeling outcasted, man. That's not a good feeling, especially from your family. It's not a good feeling at all. But that's why I tell you, in a situation like that, you really have to pray. You really have to, because that's hard to endure for anybody. And you can't make it without the strength of God in that situation. You can't. Because if your family don't accept you, your family is like frowning on you, then who do you go to? You know what I mean? Like, that's supposed to be your safe place, your family. And if you got beef with them, then, man, that's not a good feeling at all. Like, you really feel alone out here. So I understand. You really got to stay prayed up, though, Cookie, for real. So, yo, chat's going a little fast for me. My wife says, "Parents always have their favorites. It will make you more an independent individual. It's an advantage." Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, because you kind of learn to become independent anyway because of the the lack of care you feel like you're getting. So you feel like, okay, if I don't got them, then I'll have to just depend on me. And it does in the long run make you more independent because you got from under their thumb a long time ago in your head, you know. I just found new features of live shorts. You're so motivational. Hey, thank you, Anu boy. Thank you, I appreciate that, brother. Cookie Monster, I'm 28, my brothers are 33 and 36, and they still getting treated like that, man. Come on, man. Like, man, come on, man. I thought you was about 7, 8, in their 20s or something, early 20s, man. 33 and 36, man. What in the Twilight Zone is going on with that, bro? That's too, nah, man. They too old for all that. Wow. Big like Mike Tyson. What? Bloom. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I kind of just took that out of context. Big like Mike Tyson. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, from at least the guys who are like contenders. I know a lot of contenders. Not all of them, because I don't watch boxing all the time. I just don't have the time to watch it like I want to. But yeah, a lot of the big name fighters I know of, and like I said, at least contenders. I have a question. How do you know when you found a great man? I like this guy a lot, but he hasn't contacted me in a week after a disagreement. I tried calling him yesterday, but got no answer. Okay, what was the disagreement about, if I may ask, Brittany? I mean, it really depends on what the disagreement was about. I mean, if it's something petty and he hadn't contacted you in a week, I mean, I don't really, yeah, I don't really know what to tell you off the top of my head when it comes to that. When you found a great, when you found a great man, I would say you guys align spiritually. You know, when you find a great man, everything that you always wanted in a man, you find in this person. So if you want somebody with strong leadership qualities, and he has that, then that's a great man. I don't believe in one universal rule or universal definition of a great man. It's whatever is great to you. So if you require somebody to have strong leadership characteristics and they have that, if you require somebody to be a believer and they are that, if you require somebody to be a provider, a protector, and they're all of those things, that's a great man to you. You know, what may be a great man to you may not be a great man to somebody else. It's not a universal definition when it comes to that. It all depends about what you want and what you require. And if that person meets those, they checking those boxes, then yeah, that's a great man. That's what you have to see it as. Well, that's what you have to see it as. And if he hadn't contacted you in a week, I would say just try contacting him, just reaching out and say, hey, what's going on? Are we cool? And if he still is on that petty nonsense, then hey, just move on, because ain't no man should be that emotional. I mean, especially if it's something petty. If it's something that is major, then hey, I can't, tell a man how to respond to something if it's major. But if it's something petty and you know it's petty, and he hadn't contacted you in a week, and you try reaching out and he still hadn't, hit you back or responded, just move on. Jay says, can I please tell you a joke, bro? Sure. Oh, I love to laugh, I guess. Payday Jay says, I just enjoy the sport. Appreciate all your wisdom you put into these videos. Have a good weekend, big bro. Hey, you too, Payday Jay. Salute. Hey, like you, I enjoy the sport too, man. Love boxing. Love boxing. We need to chop it up again sometime about that, man. Get into some boxing talk. I love talking about boxing. Ashley Daniel says, kids pay for the sins of the parents. I'm more successful than most of my family, and I'm still the dirty ghetto kid. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You do pay for the mistakes of your parents. I mean, that's just how it is. If your parents were well respected and received well by everybody, then the kids are going to be well received by everybody. If your parents were You know, if your parents ran them streets and did what they did, and they had a reputation for doing such things, and they're gonna deem you to be the same way, even if you're not. That's just a stamp you're gonna have on you as a result of who your parent is. And that's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. All you can do is prove people wrong. It's really all you can do. They can think what they want to think, or see you how they want to see you, but it's all about how you see yourself. You don't need family, only God. Hey, true. When your family abandoned you, God will lift you up. Bible says that when my mother and father have forsaken me, the Lord will lift me up, and He did. He did. Like, That's why I'm so grateful for. Like, you guys know this, right? If one of your parents or both of your parents abandon you, He'll put people in your life to fill that void. That's what He did for me. There were people in my life that, even though my mom wasn't there, they filled that void of her not being there. Like my auntie, God bless that woman. She took us in when she didn't have to. My grandmother, I had people at my church, my school teachers who had to jack me up sometimes when I'd be acting up in class. Those are all like motherly figures to me. So He put people in position to bring me along. Cookie Monster said, Jay says, God is the way and our Savior. Amen. Amen to that. Absolutely. Cookie Monster says, people that have not gone through similar situations as us don't understand what it feels like. They just say, oh, you should just speak to your parents. That does not work. They don't understand. Yeah, facts. Hey, man, your family like nobody, like no other. So people can tell you that all they want because it sounds good, sounds smooth. It might sound politically correct, but what's going to happen as a result of trying to talk to certain people. You already know. You tried this time and time and time again. You always get the same result. So why is it going to change now? Unless they have truly repented and got a heart for God all of a sudden, unless it's that, they're not going to change. It's going to keep being the same thing. And you already know that. So don't even waste your time. I don't put nobody past God's reach. No one is outside of God's reach where He can't reach him. So you can't say people will never change, but unless that change happens, a supernatural change takes place in their life, and a change of heart and a change of mind, you always gonna get the same thing. And people ain't never gonna change, man, outside of that. So I am so happy you didn't leave YouTube. I thought you were leaving. No, I'm not going anywhere. God willing, I'm not going anywhere. I just needed a break, man, because I really do pour a lot into these videos. You know what I mean? And they come from a real place. It's not because I don't do scripted videos. I don't do any of that stuff. It's all from here. I barely write anything down. My wife will tell you, I don't write hardly anything down. I'm just talking, and it's from experience. And I'm so overjoyed that it helps people. And like I said, I didn't get on here for money. I didn't get on here for fame or nothing like that. I didn't get on here for any of that. I don't care about subscriber count. I do, but I don't. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I mean, yes, of course you want to see your channel grow, but that's not where my focus is. That's not where I'm consumed by my subscriber count. I'm not consumed by that. And I'm not consumed with who likes me and who don't like me, who like my content, who don't like my content. I don't give a damn. Honestly, I don't. But I do care about those who say that these videos resonate with them and it helps them. That's why I do this in the first place. So I'm not going anywhere. This is something I can talk about for the rest of my life. The game of life. As I elevate and as I go through life and as I make my own mistakes and as I overcome things in my own life, I can share that with y'all. That's the beauty of having this platform and sharing the topics with you guys that I share. This ain't no trendy thing like MGTOW and all that stuff. Trendy dating coaches, that's trendy. This ain't no trendy platform here. This is the real deal because I'm talking from a real place. I'm speaking from my experience, what I've seen others go through. So I'm not making anything up on this channel. I'm talking to y'all about the 40 years of experience I have in life. Some of y'all got more experience than I do. Some of y'all not as much. But those of y'all guys who can definitely benefit from it, that's why I do this stuff. Oh, Brittany, or you my wife chopping it up? Oh yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm not getting in the middle of that. I don't get caught up in girl talk. Let the girls have it. Barak Sarif, Barak Sarif, or how do you say? I hope I said that right. If I messed your name up, I'm sorry. But Barak says hello. What's up? How you doing, brother? Brittany Claxton after he kicked. Oh, okay. Hey, you kind of look like my dad. Well, big dog, I hope that's not in a bad way. I guess I'm one of those people, man. People always tell me I look like somebody they know or somebody in their family. I'm like, bro, I get that all the time. I swear I do. Every place I go, someone always tells me that. They'll be like, oh, are you such and such? Like, nah. Oh, you look like somebody I know. You look like somebody in my family. Like, guess I'm just one of those people. Uh, Hello, Obama is in your chat. Okay. Lori, sick. Big Mike is the best. Yo, what's up, Lori? Appreciate you. Hey, Lori, sick. Hold up. Are you a different Lori, or are you the Lori that I know? That's in my that's one of my members. Is this a different channel or something? Or are you a different are you the same Lori? Or the different Lori? I just watched Ali and George Foreman fight. It was insane. Nobody will ever be like Ali. Closest person might have been Holyfield. Ali George Foreman was a legendary fight, man. You can't top that. You can't top that. People were literally scared for Ali and thought that Foreman was going to kill him. Literally. Ali, ain't nobody coming close to Ali. I mean, Holyfield, great fighter as well. That's my dude, but ain't nobody coming close to Ali. Ali in the category by himself, man. He's in the class all by himself. That man, what that man stood for, and what he did in the ring, it will never be done again, ever. Do you see my comment? Epic dude Christmas tree. Let's see what you said here. Sorry, the chat's moving a little fast, so if I miss your comment, just bear with me. Yo, Epic Dude Christmas tree, man. What you got going on, man? What's up with all of these different comments you leaving, man? You all right? See my comment or unsubscribe. All right, unsubscribe then. Like, come on, bro. Anybody got time for that nonsense, man? Brazil. Yo, what up, Brazil? Otavio, what's up, man? David, I'm Australian. What's up, David? So what's up? What's next, guys? Otavio, what's going on? What else y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to chop it up about? Cookie Monster says, how's the start of your new year going? It's going on pretty good, actually. I rededicated myself to some, goals that I actually had. Not proud to say this, but for the last couple years. But yeah, this year I'm going to do it, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so far it's going well. So far it's going well. But yeah, man, it's crazy how fast these years going by though. It- Yo, Epic Dude Christmas tree, what you got going on, man? If you don't stop, dog, like for real, you about to, you know what? I don't even got time for this, man. Oh man, nobody got time for that nonsense, man. What are you on, my guy? Hey, but that's what you got to deal with when you're on social media, man. People like that. But you know, we don't do that here on this channel. I don't entertain BS. I don't entertain nonsense. I don't do it. Not one bit. Peace of mind, y'all. Don't let nobody get up in here. All right? Don't let nobody do it. They can try all they want. Don't let them in. Cookie. Do you meditate? Yes, I meditate. I meditate every single day. Every single day. No, I don't sit Indian style and do all that other stuff, but you know, I meditate any and everywhere. I meditate in my office at work. I meditate like when I'm just sitting somewhere. I meditate for about a good 10, 15 minutes sometimes. Yeah, I meditate quite often. I'm often reflecting on life, you know, where I've come from, where I want to go, my plan of action and how to get there. I'm always meditating. I'm always meditating on how to be a better person, things in my life that I've overcome, and how can I use my experiences to help others. I mean, I'm always meditating on something, man. You know, I'm always meditating on something. So yes, I meditate quite a bit. Ronnie vlog, hey sir, hey, what's up, Ronnie? How you doing? How do you deal with the shame of trying something new and realizing it's not going to work out and you have to start over again? Well, hate to break it to you this way, Ricardo. Start over again. It's okay. Start over again. There's no shame in trying. There's no shame in trying. You said, how do you deal with the shame of trying something new and realizing it's not going, there's no shame in trying. By doing that, you got more balls than probably more than half the population. A lot of people stay stagnated because they're not willing to try to elevate or try something new. Get out of their comfort zone. But you had the balls to do that. If it didn't work out, unfortunately, it didn't work out. But you tried. You tried. And in doing that, you already won. If you got to start over, start over. I had to do it a couple of times in my life. I had to start over. Because, I mean, guess what? I ain't giving up. There's people out there who got tired of starting over and they gave up. Don't give up. This is life, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Sometimes things not going to go your way. Sometimes you may, what the world may call, you may sometimes be deemed as a failure because you don't, by society that is, because, you know, you may have not succeeded at, you know, this thing or that thing. But that's not true. That don't base how you feel about yourself from society standards. If that came out right. Oh, David says, my mom just died. What do I do now? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, David. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. David, I understand that you know you're grieving right now, and my heart's out to you. My heart's out to you. And I'm going to tell you like this: go through your grieving stage, okay? Go through it. You know, it's just is what it is. It's life. We all gonna lose somebody close to us. You live long enough. You're gonna lose people, unfortunately, right? And go through it. You know, that's all you can really do. Go through it, but don't stay down too long. You know, you got to continue going on with life, man. You got to continue living. That's what your mom would want. She'd want you to keep living. You know, apply those things that she taught you in your youth, man, and use it out here as an adult. Use it. Apply those things. That's why your parents are supposed to raise you up in the way that you should go. Because when they're no longer here, you can still function as a productive citizen of society. That's your parents' job. They're not gonna be here forever, unfortunately. They're all gonna go. You know, and I know you're gonna miss them. You're always gonna miss their, you know, their presence, physical presence. But they're always gonna be with you based on what they taught you. You know, lessons they have instilled in you. They're still gonna be with you. You know, go through it, brother. But don't give up on life, man. Everybody, that happens to everybody. That happens to everybody, David. God bless you too, brother. Cookie Monster says, how do you let go of society's parents' timetables for when you should get married and other milestones? Everyone around me is getting married and my parents won't stop pressuring me to settle down. Okay? You don't have anything to explain to anybody when it comes to that. That's your life. It'll happen when you want it to happen, if it happens at all. If you ever want it to happen, that's all up to you. Society's expectations is not how everyone should live their life. That's their expectations. It's not how you should apply everything to your own personal life. You are your own person. If you don't want to get married or have kids, or even if you do want to and you just hadn't found that person yet, it is what it is. You don't have to answer to anybody for that. There's no pressure if you don't look at it as pressure. It's not pressure if you don't take that pressure on. People, I hate that word, man, pressure. Pressure for what? What's pressure? What is that? Expectations? What other people want for your life? Your life. They want this for your life and you deem that as pressure. No. I hate that word, man, being thrown out of context. No knock to you or anything like that, Cookie Monster. I'm just saying in general, when people use that word, it's like, yo, real pressure is not knowing when you're gonna see your next meal. Real pressure is you on an airplane and you're not sure if you're gonna land or not. That's real pressure. Society's expectations is not pressure. That's pressure that we take on because we keep getting this stuff indoctrinated in our head from the time we're young. This is how your life should go. And if it don't go like this, you're a failure. Says who? Is that in the Bible? That if you don't get married and have 3 or 4 or 5 kids with a white picket fence and all this stuff, then you're a failure? I didn't read that anywhere in scripture. Not one time. Man, please, man. Like, that's society's standards, man. I let that stuff go a long time ago, because I understood that not everyone's life is going to pan out the same way. That's just not how it works. Some people get married right after freaking college at the age of 22 when they're young and fresh, and they live happily ever after with the person from their youth, the person they found in their youth, and whatever. That happens for a slim margin of people. Hey, man, if it didn't pan out that way, it is what it is. If you don't want that at this point in your life, it is what it is. But you don't owe anything to anybody. Eva Brenton says, God bless you, man. You're a great person. Hey, all credit due to God, man. He gave me all that he has given me, and I don't take credit for nothing. I always say that. I appreciate that you find the content helpful, but I can't take credit for myself. It's just how I stay grounded. I can't take any credit. All right. Cookie Monster says, I told them I want to take my time finding the right person, and up until this point, I was focusing on my career and improving my life. They keep reminding me so they can finish their responsibility. They keep reminding me. Oh, yeah. Hey, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Once you told them that, all right, stop explaining yourself. You're done. You're done talking. You're done talking. let it come to you. You know, and that's something you should not, pursue too hard. Too bad. Too hard is the life that they want for you. You got to just let it come to you. Just let it come to you. And like I said, like you don't owe anyone any answers for nothing, man. That's your life. Live it how you want. If you don't want to get married, that's on you. If you want to get married, but maybe at a later date, that's on you. You don't owe them no answer. Tell them to mind their business. Thank you, my bro. You really helped me and bless you. Yeah, David, man. I appreciate you, brother. Damn, yo. You just joined and felt like you were... Damn, yo. Just joined and felt like you were talking to me. Oh, well, what's up, Tashawn? Hey, I'm glad you found it helpful and that it resonates with you, man. Hey, I just speak life, man. That's all it is. I speak life. I'm not the only one out there who go through stuff I go through, man. Y'all all can feel what I'm talking about. Somebody is going through the exact same thing I've been through. I'm not the only one out there, and so, and knowing that, like I said already, this is why I love this platform, is because I can talk life, I can talk what I've been through, and to those who can relate to it, and we can create a bond on here, even though we never met in person. We can create a bond here just by story, just by me telling my story, and you guys can open up, because a lot of people feel like they can't open up to anybody. Excuse me, y'all. They feel like they can't open up to anybody. And this is why I created this platform, is to create a safe space where we can, just dialogue and talk about life and talk about what we overcame and, and how, and I learned from you guys too. That's the thing. When I see things y'all been through and read some of y'all stories, man, I mean, I get a lot from that too, so, and it helps me to look at myself and be like, damn, like, sometimes when you think you got it bad, you look at somebody else's story and realize how good you had it. Okay, sorry, my bad, y'all. Got a little lost in the comments here. Sean said, I keep thinking this world is evil. It is. That's why we need to seek good. I'm done with this world, bro. This shit is scary, yet falling at the same time. Yeah. Cold world out there, man. It's only getting worse. And like I tell you guys, like I told you guys before, rather, it's not gonna get no better. Because these younger generations that's coming up, look at what they got, look at what they exposed to. This world ain't as wholesome as it used to be. It's far from it. These kids exposed to way too much now, man. How can you expect them to act right? All these things out here, all this ratchetness, man. Chicks stripping on the freaking internet and going, bruh, it's to the point now. Why don't women just go outside naked? Yeah, I said it. Why don't y'all just go outside naked? It's to the point now where nudity's everywhere. These young girls are learning from these women that's posting this type of stuff and walking around like that. I mean, y'all this close to being butt naked out there in the streets. And you go in the gym, you see exactly what I'm talking about. It's to that point now. These are what the young girls are learning from, or who the young girls are learning from. And the young boys seeing all these rappers and these so-called drug dealers and wanting to be thugs, man, and they're overly exposed to it. They got social media now. It's all over the place. This world is scary, man. And it's like, you got kids. Wow, man, like this is a scary place to think to have to raise children in. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse, unfortunately. So I tell you guys all the time, man, if we want to see change, we gotta start with ourselves. We gotta start with ourselves. Men, you gotta stop being simps. This is why the women keep doing what they're doing. This is why they're stripping online now. This is why they're walking around with booty shorts on everywhere they go, because they're getting validation from you guys. When you stop feeding them what they're looking for, they'll stop. So all this bunch of gender pointing at each other and, oh, it's the women's fault and oh, it's the guy's fault. No, Check yourself. When you check yourself as men, women don't have no choice but to fall in line. They have no choice but to fall in line. Thank you so much, Mike. You don't understand how much you have helped me. Hey, Cookie, happy to do it. Happy to do it. Happy to be a vessel, man. That's all I can say. Really happy to do it. Bradley Miller, facts, bro. Yes, sir. Appreciate the comment. So what's next, guys? I'm gonna have to go shortly. I got to work in the morning, but lastly, before I close, I just want to, ask you guys: is there anything else you want to know about me? To, help you guys get to know me up close and personal. Ask me anything. I don't care what it is. Before I get up out of here. All right. Well, if that be all, I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, guys. I got to get my rest for the morning. But oh, do you have connections to Jamaica? I do not, unfortunately. I've never been to Jamaica. Do want to go one of these days. I always wanted to visit Jamaica, but nah, as of now, I don't have no connections to Jamaica, no. Check her out. My wife says, I don't have question, but proud of you, baby. I love you. Hey, I love you too, baby. Appreciate the support. Very first live, man. I thought it went well. I was very nervous coming into this thing because, like I said, live, whatever mistakes you make, you got to just eat it. If you make a mistake on speaking or whatever the case is, or something come out wrong, you got to just eat that. You can't just go back and redo it like you can, regular videos. So, but yeah, it was fun chopping it up with you guys, man. It was definitely fun chopping it up with y'all. But Cookie Monster says, that's so cute. Good night, guys. Hey, Cookie, appreciate you, homie. Good night to you too. God bless. Yeah, definitely. We're going to do this again. We're definitely doing this again. Because, see, the thing is also, before I get up out of here, man, I'm in the process of a move right now. Well, I'm about to be real soon. So that's kind of why I haven't been doing any lives, because the Bahamas, where I'm at right now, it's funny with how, yeah, YouTube is just funny when it comes to, I guess, the zip code I had to use over here, and freaking, so I couldn't accept like any super thanks or anything like that on live stream. So I just didn't do them. And then also I just wasn't ready. I didn't feel like I was ready for a live stream. But yeah, being that I'm about to move back to the States where I'll be a lot more stable for a while, yeah, I'll definitely start doing these live streams a lot more often. So, because yeah, I definitely enjoyed this, man. It went well, love. I think you should do it often, put a schedule so people will put it on the calendar. Yeah. I'm definitely going to do that too, you guys. I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted when I do another live stream. Not just pop up like I did today. Ricardo says, it was real cool. Hey, thanks, Ricardo. I appreciate you, homie. But yeah, that's all I got for the live stream, y'all. And yeah, much love to you guys who joined, who chopped it up with your boy. Can't wait to do this again. But until next time, y'all be blessed and take care. This is your big homie, Big Mike, checking out, man. Peace.